If you were to ask me what my favourite Battle Pass skin was, I would almost immediately tell you that it's Maya. Until I acquired the Prickly Patroller, after her almost 2-year hiatus from the shop, my main skin was Maya, and I know I'm not alone in this. Every once in a while, I'll see someone running their custom version of this incredible skin, and admire their choices they made. But what I want to do in this video is to explain why there will never be another skin in Fortnite like Maya. And oh boy has Epic Games tried, but they haven't yet succeeded to replicate the Maya formula. So, without further ado, let's get into the Maya documentary, a one-of-a-kind skin. Brief history. Maya was added to the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass, which we covered in a previous video talking about Midas, but instead of looking at Tier 100, we're looking at Tier 1. Maya is a completely customizable skin with over 3.8 million unique combinations. Just think about that for a moment. That's more combinations than the populations of some countries, and all contained within a single skin that could be purchased for only 950 V-Bucks along with so many others. When Maya was added, she was totally unique. We had never seen anything like this before. Sure, we'd seen skins with lots of styles before, like Omega, but never had we seen anything with almost 4 million combinations. It's honestly no surprise why this Battle Pass sold so well. What with Maya's customization, Midas' golden touch and freaking Deadpool in the past. I think that's part of the reason why you still see so many Maya skins to this day. There's just so many of them out there. The Maya clones. Now, Fortnite clearly saw how popular this pass was, and added more crossovers into the game after Deadpool, more versions of Midas after he became so popular, as well as more customizable stuff, with the Build Umbrella added in next season's Battle Pass, and more customizable skins in future passes like Chimera, Tunafish, and Snap, as well as in the item shop with the custom superheroes, the wrap skins, as well as Human Bill. But all of these customizable cosmetics, apart from the Build Umbrella, that came after Maya have one thing that the original Maya didn't, and that was re-customization. Players could continue to swap around and alter the skins whenever they wanted. Now, in many ways this was a good thing. It meant that people could change up a skin if they got bored of it. It could lead to some interesting combinations that would sometimes look terrible if they couldn't be reversed, and it allowed for a lot of creativity, especially with the superheroes. However, there were also disadvantages. Many people abused the solid colour combinations that the superheroes allowed to gain competitive advantages, and perhaps if these skin selections were permanent, it could have deterred people from doing this. Another downside is you're less likely to be unique. One of the big sellers of these customizable skins is that there's millions of combinations, but when you can just shuffle some things around in your locker to look exactly the same as everyone else, is it really a unique skin? Truly unique. With Maya, the choices the player make for her outfit were permanent and unchangeable, causing players to think carefully about what to make her look like. In that sense, Maya actually feels like a skin with over 3.8 million varieties due to how many irreversible little details people have made to it. For an example, here's my own personal Maya. It's fairly simple with green combat gear because, if you can't tell, green is my favourite colour. I like steampunk, so I gave her a helmet with goggles. I'm not a fan of tattoos, so I didn't give my Maya any. I wanted to make my Maya look like she's been in combat, so I added mud stain to the face, and finally, the skin worked well with the oldest item I own being the standard issue back bling that was free in the Chapter 2 Season 4 Battle Pass. In the end, all of this culminated in a skin that felt truly personal to me, and I believe that's how thousands of people out there feel about this skin as well. They make it in a way that they want, using everything they like. Let's use Tabor Hill as an example. So, in Tabor's video, where he builds his Maya, he creates it with a Black Knight shield in mind, creating the dark black and red skin with tattoos all over the arms, a reddish-orange scarf, and dark combat gear. It's clear that Tabor loves the skin he's created for himself, as he considers it to be his skin, even naming its preset Tabor Time in the locker. and it's very clear why he and many others, including myself, feel this way. The skin is personal to the player in a way that no other cosmetic is. Comparison. So let's compare Maya with two other skins in the game, Human Bill and my own skin, the Prickly Patroller. Human Bill is an alien. Yes, I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it? I picked Bill over something like the superheroes because he is the skin I think is most similar to Maya. He has over 4 million unique combinations where you can mix and match a multitude of clothes, skin tones, headgear and tattoos, allowing for the player to once again be able to construct something that feels personal to them, but also with a weird alien twist, unlike the other customizable alien that we got that season, Chimera, who many people viewed as ugly and didn't really relate to. However, despite this, Human Bill still falls flat in the same way that all custom things released after Season 3 did, which was the ability to keep mixing and matching. As I said before, with Maya, the choices the player makes are permanent, and as such feel more unique. Meanwhile, with Bill, there can easily be thousands of other skins just like it if they so choose, making it far less special than Maya ever was. And if you can easily look like everyone who owns the skin, then it's no different than any other skin in the game, whether they have customization or not. One more thing that makes him worse is how limited the choices of mixing are. Unlike with Maya, the different clothes and accessories didn't fit well together, making your choices far more limited, whereas each Maya stands out on its own. I mean, if you look at something like Lachlan's fashion show, where he hosted an entire plethora of Mayas, you can see there are some bad combinations in there, but maybe the individual players like those combinations. Maybe that's just what the individual player feels like is in the game, and that's amazing. Earlier in this video I mentioned that I used to main Maya before the Prickly Patroller came back to the shop, and from there I started maining her instead. Now I run the Prickly Patroller because it relates to my channel, what with the whole name Cactus, and the skin feels very goofy and silly, but that's Fortnite, at least to me. The skin truly feels like I'm in the game because I relate to it so much. However, I know that most players don't see eye to eye with me on this, and that's the charm of Fortnite, allowing for everyone to have a skin that they themselves can relate to. For example, content creators like C-Day or Laserbeam have skins that they felt were theirs. Something about Raptor and Merry Marauder resonated with them, causing it to become synonymous with them, to the point where the skins were almost iconic as their own faces. So when Maya came out, a skin that the Battle Pass itself describes as being uniquely yours, many people instantly resonated with her, as they could make themselves in Fortnite in a way, expressing who they were in a way that was never possible with any other skin, and in a way that is permanent and unique to them, never to be replicated by anyone outside of Chapter 2 Season 2, which is now 10 seasons behind us. To this day I still see Mayas in almost every lobby, and every single one is unique. I have only ever seen one Maya that looked similar to mine, and even that one was unique to them. So, despite a multitude of attempts by Epic Games to replicate the Maya format, they have never been able to make anything as lasting or personal to the player as Maya. And that's what makes her the most unique skin in Fortnite. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm going off script for this. Yeah, I've not uploaded in 2 weeks. Broken the schedule a bit. Part of the reason was because the Astral Spiff video threw things off, so I originally only had 5 days to make this, plus I was on holiday in Scotland, as I mentioned, so there was a whole problem with that. So I barely had time to make the video then. So I've just pushed back my content to this week, which means, because I've got pretty much every video planned until October 11th at this point, and this week pushback in my content has definitely It's definitely changed a few things. It means that 1 week you're going to get 2 uploads in a single week to make up for this time skip. So I hope you're looking forward to that. I hope I don't do this again, really. I mean, I've definitely got some heavy hitting amounts of life hitting me in September, but I don't know. We'll see what happens when it happens. But thank you for watching this video and for watching all the others. I truly appreciate every single one of you. All what is it, 560 of you? Like, thank you for finding me, subscribing. It's simply amazing, and I hope I get to see more of you in the future. Yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss out on any more videos in future, and yeah, come back next week for another video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Chimichanga.